Hi, I'm Antoine Lewis and welcome to Uninvited. This is a rare and unique concept that we're working on where we first review a restaurant, we first visit a restaurant, try out the food anonymously, pay for the bill. And now we've seen at most places that everyone reviews places, but chefs and restaurateurs don't get a chance to respond to that criticism. And what's special about Uninvited is that we're actually going to be with the team, and today we're at Nawab Saheb at Westin. I have Chef Yunus Khan, I have Ashita Thapar, who's the director of restaurants. Yunus is the chef for the Nawab Saheb. And they are actually going to respond to what I have to say and what my feedback is. So let me just start with saying that I really like the changes that have been brought to the restaurant. It's much brighter, it's much lighter, it's very, very contemporary and modern and something that really suits the times. When it comes to the food, one of the big issues that all of us have with Indian food is that it gets extremely heavy, it gets extremely spicy. When you're done with the meal, you feel like the food is sitting on your stomach. When you get up the next morning, you kind of regret having an Indian meal the night before. And this is something that I noticed with Chef Yunus's food, with the food at Nawab Saheb, that it's very, very light. You don't feel uncomfortable at the end of the meal. Yes, there is a lot of flavor, there is a lot of spice in it, but you feel fine, you feel great after the meal. There are, however, a couple of things that I didn't like about the meal. And I'm going to start with aloo ki nazakat. And I thought as a vegetable dish, as something on a menu for a five-star Indian hotel, I thought it was too basic. I thought it's just like an aloo tikki which needs a lot of things. So chef, why have you put something like this on the menu?
ये सर आलू की नजाकत जो है, तो ये आलू की नजाकत इसके लिए बनाई गई है कि जो नवाबों की वाइफ होते हैं उनके नाम होते हैं, मतलब और जैसे डॉटर्स हैं उनके नामों का आलू की नजाकत मीन्स होता है जो एक खूबसूरत, तो इसके अंदर हमने जो इंग्रेडिएंट्स डाले हैं जैसे ग्रीन पीस है, अब इसको तोड़ के अब इसको ब्रोकन करेंगे तो उसमें पीस जब तोड़ेंगे तो इसके अंदर कलरफुल दिखेगा, ग्रीन कलर दिखेगा। और इसके अंदर मूंग दाल है और मेरे जो स्पाइसेस हैं जैसे खसखस की जड़ हो गई, पान की जड़ हो गई, सारी स्पाइसेस हैं इसके अंदर। तो ये जो आलू की नजाकत है, तो आलू हर जगह मिल जाता है, मतलब हर
बेसिक डिश,
राइट, ऑल सिटी में मिल सकता है आलू, कोई वो नहीं। पर इनके अंदर जो मसाले होते हैं वो डाइजेशन करने के लिए बहुत ही अच्छे होते हैं। जैसा ब्लैक पेपर हो गया, काली मिर्च, तो काली मिर्च एक ऐसे होते हैं कि जो नस को खोलते हैं, जैसे वेरिकन्स वेंस बोलते हैं, जो एक बीमारी होती है, जो नस मोटी मोटी हो जाता है तो उसमें ब्लॉकेट हो जाता है ब्लड, तो वो सब चीज़ों को नस के लिए, मतलब खोलने के लिए, मतलब पेट को, इसके लिए बहुत ही अच्छी है जो काली मिर्च मैंने यूज़ की है इसके अंदर।
So I would just like to add on to what Chef Yunus had mentioned. Aloo tikki is one of the most popular dishes in Uttar Pradesh, and aloo in general is it's a staple of the state. So it takes all the attention in that place, and that's how we have it on the menu to keep that culture alive. Yes, chef has given it his own unique twist, keeping in mind the diverse clientele that the hotel caters to.
So one of my other observations when I was here for dinner was that initially when I came in and the restaurant was empty, the service standards were exemplary, a lot of attention. But as the restaurant got packed, and I think every table was actually full on a weekday, which is fabulous. But the other thing I noticed was that servers then started to lose focus, and and then you had to really work on getting their attention. Don't you think this is something that is a five-star should actually build into their serving culture, where there is attention no matter how busy a restaurant is?
Absolutely. So yes, we are with time improvising a lot of things. Like you mentioned, the restaurant has been very overwhelmed since the time we have opened. We've got a lot of footfall happening, and which is why we have also improvised the menu to set menus in general. Right. Initially we were offering a lot of a la carte, but now our chef has devised his hand curated menus which caters to every kind of clientele. And I think with that kind of a menu, it becomes very easy for us to cater to even a count of 80 to 90 people altogether.
Right.
So yes, we are improvising with each day, and we are learning from it.
Fair.
And that's the way forward.
Okay. Chef, coming to the main courses, there were two dishes that I tried: the mahi dum kalia and the Aminabadi saag.
Yes.
Now, when it first came to the table, both tasted really nice. There was a nice balance of flavors, a hint of spiciness, but you could taste other spices in it. The Aminabadi saag, there's a lovely garlic in it, the fried garlic in it. Another dish that I really liked, Chef, was the taftan. I thought it was a really soft, very luscious bread. I guess it's a yeast bread. And I thought it went really, really well with all the main course dishes that I had. But as the food started to cool, and the second and third serving that we put on our plates, all that we were getting in the mahi kaliya, for instance, was red chili, and the Aminabadi saag just green chili, and there was no other flavors. And for me, that doesn't work in a dish. So why do you think that happened, and what's your
सर एक्चुअली अभी जैसा इंडियन फूड है तो इंडियन फूड अगर गरम गरम सर्व हो गया तो गरम गरम खा लिया तो उसका टेस्ट तो वही रहेगा, अच्छा रहेगा। हाँ, ये कि अगर थोड़ा वो लेट हो गया या मतलब टाइम पे नहीं खाया तो उसका चांसेस होते हैं जैसा ज़्यादा करके सॉल्ट हो जाता है खाने में, क्योंकि उसकी ग्रेवी जो हॉट गरम जो होता है हीट वो कम होने की वजह से फिर वो क्या होता है या तो सॉल्टी हो जाता है, स्पाइसी हो जाता है। तो इंडियन खाना मैं यही बोलता हूँ कि अगर इंडियन खाना खाना है तो गरम गरम खाए तो उसमें मज़ा आएगा, और उसके अलावा तो फिर ठंडा खाने का तो फिर मज़े नहीं है।
पर खाना ठंडा होने वाला है टेबल पे, तो इसका व्हाट इज द सॉल्यूशन टू दैट देन? तो पहले तो आएगा
राइट।
To what he just said, I'd like to add on, our service style is family. So we generally, at the moment, we have larger portions of food being served to all our guests. But yes, like you said, if the food gets cold, it loses all its essence. And Indian food in general is best relished piping hot. And our concept is also from flames to the table. So considering this, we are redoing our portion sizes so that when you're serving on the table, these are smaller portions, and nobody gets to complain that the portion is lying on the table and it is getting cold. And this way, I think it kind of helps us as well to get overall a very good feedback from everybody, because everybody would feel the way you felt.
Sure, absolutely. I think that's an interesting solution to the problem. Chef Ashita, thank you so much for taking time out to listening to what we have to say. And I hope we can come back once again and do an uninvited with another one of your restaurants. I know that so many more are opening at the hotel. Thank you for listening, and hopefully we will catch you soon on the next episode of Uninvited. Take care.